Speak your mind, speak your
Good
truth.
afternoon. I got a story to tell. Want to hear it? Here it goes. So, this morning did not start off as good either. So, I don't know. This is day two of epic drama with me and past relationships. Okay. So, I've already spoken that I am going through currently a divorce. My soon to be ex husband, for whatever reason, as quote unquote, while we were still in our marriage, never listens. So, I've already told you all that in the process, um, he wants me to sign off on the paperwork, but the paperwork he submitted to the court is incorrect, even down to date and year that we've been married. Also, in reference to my daughter, who is now grown, but at the time there was a child born of that marriage, and he didn't want to acknowledge that either. Um, so this morning, or really last night, he has started profusely texting me in regards to um, him wanting to take the little green card that they give you to certify that he sent the paperwork to try to show that to the judge that I signed off on something. And of course, the judge was upset, which he has every right to be, because that's not acknowledging that I am signing off on a divorce. So, again, he proceeds to lie. Um, well, I need your address because it has to be you to sign for it. This, that, and the other. You need to just sign the damn paperwork. I mean, just going off on this rampage of me signing the now current incorrect one for it to be done. So I told him, no, I'm not signing it. And regardless of you resending the information, I signed for it. My mother signs for it. It's just an acknowledgement that your legal document was intercepted. What's inside of the document, as long as the information is correct, I will sign off on it and grant you your divorce. And then so it goes into this, why are you holding it up? Haven't you moved on? I've moved on, this, that, and the other. So, me being me, I sent him a picture of myself and my new boyfriend, just to signify that I have moved on. I'm not trying to hold on to this relationship, but guys, do you understand? If I fill out that paperwork that he currently has right now, something happens to me. Let's say that me and my boyfriend currently now, not saying that we will, but let's say hypothetically we were to get married, or we didn't get a chance to get married. He still would be entitled to come and take everything that I've worked hard for as his own, because he can say that legally we're still married because the information that was submitted in was incorrect, which he is absolutely right. That information is incorrect, so therefore I will not sign off on information when we do have a copy of a marriage license that says a whole totally different year and date. So I'm not going to sign off on that for my protection, not so much his, because I really don't want nothing he got, but for my protection and my children's protection, those that I will leave something to, I want to make sure that they're put in a position to where they can intercept that what I'm being left to them if possible. So that's why I'm not signing for it. So it ended up becoming a back and forth type thing, because I'm telling him, I know that you're going through a self-service process to file for this divorce versus going to, if you live in North Carolina, they have a service for the state of North Carolina that is in Charlotte, North Carolina. I have a cousin that also went through the process that resides in another city in North Carolina, and she did have to submit paperwork here in Charlotte just to get it done, because of course it's a lot cheaper. So instead of you would paying an attorney to get the process done for you, you would apply at this particular center and or service resource service that will go ahead and get the process moving for you for a third of the cost. So, like I was trying to tell him, because we went down this this road once before. He was previously married before he married me. In order for him to get fully divorced from his previous wife, they requested that you had a copy of the marriage license, so that they could obtain the correct date, all of that, before you start bothering these judges. The worst thing you can do is file incorrect paperwork to a judge and make them go through all of that headache. So apparently he must have had court for it, and they got on him about what was in question and the simple fact that I was not willing to sign off on it. But he did say, I guess the judge was willing to work with him, seeing that I did give him proof of evidence that I had moved on. But what he was trying to insinuate was me being the one that stepped out on the marriage. And I was like, no, you need to make sure that when you are up there, that you tell them that you were the one that decided to end it. You were the one that got caught cheating. You were the one that had a whole live affair while we were actively in the marriage. So again, it's been 3 years. You said a year. No, it's been more than a year. We've been separated for 3 years. Not a year. Again, I don't know where this man's mind has been at. It's jumping time or what. Anyhow, like I told him, I'm willing to sign the paperwork as long as if it's corrected. And we went back and forth with that for a while, even to the point of him allegedly saying that he hated me, and he hated that he ever met me, and the only thing he got out of it was a kid. So in reverse, I said same thing, the feeling is mutual. And he did say that he knew he was the villain. He knew he was terrible, an awful person, because he hated me and didn't want to be married to me. Okay, cool. I'm telling you, I'm a living testimony. I know there are people out here that hate me, and guess what? I don't care. It's not going to make me feel any different. It's not going to make me be different than who I am. I am who I am because I am me. You can either rock with me or you don't. But at the same time, you're not going to break me because you're a broken individual and you have hatred in your heart. And then you even went on to say that you did find God and that God forgave you regardless of whether or not I forgave you or not. But that just goes to show you really don't know God like that, because he doesn't work that way. However, for me, being in the sound mind and body that I am, and being in my Christian ways, I have been giving you long before, because in order for me to find a new relationship that I was in order for me to be able to have the strength to move on, for me to live every day, I don't live with hatred in my heart. Again, I want to embrace what is there for me, a new beginning, but I want it done correctly, and there shouldn't be nothing wrong with that. This is my midday cup of tea of me speaking my mind, speaking my truth. And until later, I will see you all again, because I'm late for break, getting back. But I will talk to you all later. And as you see, I'm wearing a shirt today that says Never Broke Again. That's in money, mind, soul, and spirit. Don't let nobody break you. Bye for now.